I swear on my life, his body moved in the coffin. Not just a twitch. He turned his head and smiled at me. Let me start from the beginning. This happened in 2009. I was 17, living with my uncle in a small village near the Nigerian border. Our town was quiet, mostly farmers, some hunters, and a church that always seemed half-built. People kept to themselves. But there were old rules. You didn't walk alone at night. You didn't take food from strangers. And you never, ever looked into someone's eyes if they were crying and smiling at the same time. My uncle told me that when I was a kid. I never understood it. Not back then. Then the prince came. He wasn't a real prince. That's just what people called him. His real name was Depo, son of a big chief from the city. He had money. He had cars. And he had a face that never looked sorry. Even when people said he'd burn down a market store just because a woman refused to dance for him, he smiled like he didn't care. Like he could do worse and still walk away clean. He came to our village saying he needed peace and time to reconnect. What he really meant was hiding. Some said he killed a priest in Lagos. Others said he joined a secret group, the kind that meets in the forest and leaves chickens without heads. People whispered, but nobody did anything. Money shut mouths. My cousin, Abeni, worked at the house he was renting. She was 2 years older than me, bold and funny. She told me strange things. The house had a locked room at the back, always locked. No cleaner was allowed in. But at night, she said she heard voices from it. Not radio. Not phone. Whispers. And not in any language she knew. She also said he kept mirrors covered with cloth. All of them. Even the small one in the bathroom. He doesn't want to see himself, she joked. But one day she said something that made me feel cold. She said he asked her, very quietly, if she ever saw people walk backward in her dreams. And then he laughed like it was a joke. But she didn't think it was. Then one morning, everything changed. They found him dead. Face pale, eyes wide open, mouth full of black feathers. Like something had been stuffed down his throat. No blood. No signs of struggle. Just feathers, and a smell Abeni said she couldn't describe. Only that it made her want to cry and vomit at the same time. The village elders said no autopsy. Some deaths must be left alone, they said. They rushed the burial before sunset. They didn't want the body above ground at night. That's an old rule, too. I didn't want to go, but my uncle made me. Said it was important to show respect, even to wicked people. There weren't many of us at the funeral. Just a few workers, some scared villagers, and 2 of the prince's friends who came in black cars and dark glasses. They opened the coffin for a moment. People were supposed to say goodbye. Most just looked away. I don't know what made me do it, but I stepped closer. That's when it happened. He moved. I saw his head turn slowly, just a little, and his lips pull into a smile. Not big. Just enough. Like he knew I was watching. I couldn't scream. I couldn't even breathe. Then his eyes twitched. Just once. Then stopped. Someone shut the coffin fast. I backed away. My hands were shaking. No one else said they saw it. But I know what I saw. I know. That night, Abeni vanished. We searched for her. Days. Nothing. Her room was neat. Nothing taken. No signs of struggle. Except one thing. On her bed was a single black feather. Clean. Still warm, like it had just fallen there. I asked my uncle if we should call the police. He said no. He told me something I didn't understand then. Some people don't disappear. They're taken. And when they're taken, you don't chase them. You close the door. You pray. And you never say their name again. I left the village 3 months later. I've never gone back. I don't answer calls from anyone there. Most numbers are gone now anyway. Banned phones. Deadlines. But sometimes, when I sleep, I hear the whispers. Just like Abeni described. And a few times, I've woken up with black feathers on my window ledge. I don't look at mirrors after dark anymore. I don't walk anywhere alone. And I never, ever smile when I cry. Because now, I understand what my uncle meant. Elements from Yoruba, Igbo, or Akan traditions.